Alright, progress continues on the dinghy project. The whole thing pops. There's a nice gel coated bottom under here. I want some more rigidity. It's getting more rigid down here. I'd like it to be more rigid up here. There's only 2 layers of fiberglass up here, so we're going to add a 3rd layer. We're also going to add some more reinforcement right around this whole ridge. So I'm just going to get to it. I'm going to start fiberglassing. Okay, all done for today. There's a 3rd layer of, did pretty much a whole layer, all the way back of chop strand, so that's the 3rd layer of fiberglass on this boat. And the stopwatch says 1 hour and 52 minutes, so 2 hours to do that layer. Oh god, it's really stinky in here. One of the reasons I'm doing 1 layer of fiberglass at a time is that when it cures, it gives me a good idea how each layer of fiberglass is affecting the hull. So every time I add a layer, I get a little bit more stiffness, and it's interesting for me anyways to see how much stiffness each layer of fiberglass gets. So we got all the fiberglass laid out. I think it's at a thickness level that I'm satisfied with. It's fairly rigid. I don't want it to be too heavy, so I feel like that's about as much fiberglass as I need. We'll leave a space for kind of a bilge in a gas tank, and we'll put a piece of plywood across here, and that'll add some more rigidity. And I think I'm going to leave it open so that the water can flow out the back from the front here and go whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm going to build a template for cutting out the plywood. There's a floor. Alright, so my batteries are dead on my jigsaw, so I'm going to wait for them to charge, and while I do that, I'm going to put some spray foam into the transom. So we trimmed all the edges. It feels better now that it's trimmed. We got the foam expanding, so we're going to chop that off when we're done, and then we're going to reinforce all this with a lot more weaved fiberglass. Pretty happy with it. Alright, so we found a used Dodger online. It cost $100, and it came with the hoops, the hardware, and the canvas. It's going to need new windows, but the main problem we have right now is the hoops aren't quite wide enough for our boat. We decided to extend them with some aluminum tubing. We needed to make up about 8-inch difference. We drilled some holes, we pop riveted it together, and voila, 8 inches wider. We haven't decided whether we're fixing the old canvas or replacing it with something new. But we figure getting a set of hoops for around $100 is a pretty good deal. So even if we don't use the canvas, we're already ahead of the game.
So this is a red one, this is a red one, this is a black one, and the other two go here.
Nice and secure.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's good.
Alright, so we've been here for a couple hours. We got some stuff cleaned. We got cleaning. We moved all the tools to the back of the boat. Just to keep stuff organized and so we can clean better. It's a start. But lots to do yet. So it's boat launch day. 7:30 in the morning. And I forgot my lights on in the car. So now I'm boosting that sucker. We got it done. Oh yeah! Alright, so it's a boat launch day. We are gonna put the boat in the water. Now we call it boat launch day because it's literally taking all day. Out where we're at, there's no lift to put the boats in. It's a small boat yard, and it's about a half-hour drive from home. Anyway, so we head out, and they rent a crane. Everybody gets together. One guy, Tommy, actually organizes the whole thing for us, which is really nice of him. Thank you, Tommy. And he organizes a crane, and everybody pitches in and shares the cost. And so it's kind of an all-day affair. Everybody kind of helps everybody. And yeah, it's a big event. Hi, buddy. Hi. Boat's in the water. Putting her on the mooring for a bit.